A new era began Thursday night at Moorhead High School as the football program began its 6A era, the biggest class in Minnesota. Thursday night's opponent, though, a familiar foe in the Rogers Royals. The Spuds defeated Rogers 41-7 back in 2024, looking for a similar result here to start the season 1-0. But it's Rogers striking first. Ethan Fortin to Tucker Sadi. 28 yards for the score and a 7-0 lead. But Moorhead quick to respond. Check this play out. Jet Feeney firing downfield to a covered Jamison Dunlap, but he makes the play. A 34-yard score, tying us up at 7. Ensuing defensive possession, the Spuds force a punt through the line. Comes Sam Craig for the block. Picking it up and scoring is Tay Rich for the first Spuds lead of the season, a 13-7 lead after a blocked PAT. Spuds led by 3 into the break, and it was all Moorhead in the second half. We'll see this connection plenty throughout the year. Jet Feeney to David Mack. This one a huge play to add to the Spuds lead and put the game out of reach. Spuds win it 48-10 to start the 6A era 1-0.
Yeah, you know what? It looked like a first game in the first half. We had a lot of errors on our, self-inflicted, I really felt like. But you know what? It's first game for a lot of players out there, and so it's a great opportunity to see how they're going to react. Now there's going to be a lot of great film and a lot of real teaching moments going on.
Yeah, in the locker room, Coach Feeney gave us a little speech, that we got to turn it around if we want to win this game. And then we went through our adjustments, how we have film, and we just adjusted from that, and then, it came out the second half.
The Spuds continue the season next Friday, September 5th. It'll be their first long road trip of the year, about 4 hours away at Woodbury High School. A couple other scores in Minnesota high school football Thursday night. The reigning Section 8 Class 2A champion Barnesville Trojans open the season with a 52-19 win over Roseau, and Pillager defeats Warroad 45-20 to open the year. Earlier in the day in the gymnasium, Spuds volleyball 2-0 on the year, looking to make it a perfect 3-0 before a lengthy road schedule begins. Sabres took set 1, but the Spuds firing out the gate in set 2. Dory Granlund with not 1 but 2 straight aces to give Moorhead a 3-1 advantage. Later, tied at 4, Aubrey Hagg with a perfectly placed kill to put the Spuds back out in front. But the Sabres proved to be too much for Moorhead to handle in this one. Olivia Trehune with an ace of her own to put Sartell within 2 of winning the set, and they go on to do just that. Sartell wins it 3-0 as Moorhead picks up its first defeat of the year. To the soccer pitch. In EDC soccer, the Fargo North Spartans battling the Shanley Deacons, 2 of the top 3 teams in the conference. First half pressure by North, and they are looking to get the ball to Matthew Haugo. The sophomore makes a move, fires, but it is off the mark as we stay scoreless. On the other end, the Deacons with the ball, a crosser, and Hayden Braun scores it for Shanley. The Deacons pick up 3 points in this one after beating the Spartans 2-1. In college soccer, the North Dakota State Bison are looking to snap a 3-game losing streak as they take on Concordia-St for their home opener. Early free kick, Hannah Arnold sends it, ball up high, and Morgan Russman buries it for her first goal of the season. The Bison lead 1-0 over CSP. Another attack for NDSU, saved though by the goalie. Russman crosses it, and Chloe Birch finishes it for her first ever career goal. The Bison go on to win 3-0. The Minnesota Twins not in action Thursday. The Redhawks, though, with their final home game of the regular season, they win it 5-4 over the Winnipeg Goldeyes. The final again for Moorhead High School. The Spuds begin the 6A era with a 48-10 win over Rogers. Reporting at Moorhead High School, Ryan Bolin, KVRR Sports.
Thank you, Ryan. Very brave. I think he's found one of Moorhead's mosquito hotspots.
I was going to say he did a pretty good job toughing it out through all those mosquitoes. We could see him swarming around his head.